revealing the National Teacher of the Year winner. Drum roll, please, crew. Drum roll, drum roll. Oh, wow, I like that. His name is Leon Smith. He's a social studies teacher at Haverford High School, that's in Pennsylvania. He teaches AP U.S. History and AP African American Studies. He's also a longtime basketball coach and mentor to fellow teachers. Mr. Smith, congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would imagine this is a great feeling because it's Teacher of the Year in the country.
Yes.
And you were telling me before we went on camera that the hardest part has been keeping it a secret.
It has. It has.
You only told your wife and just told your kids this morning.
I did, and they were super excited.
Yeah, how old are they?
10 and 13.
So what does this mean to you? Why is this so exciting for you?
Well, it just means everything. I just have so much reverence for the teaching profession, and it's just such an honor to be able to represent teachers all over the country and really stand on the shoulders of so many others that have come before me that have done just such great work.
Well, a lot of people apparently think very highly of you, and how do we know that? Because we spoke to a few of your students and your colleagues about why they think that you were so special. Here's what they had to say.
First of all, good morning.
I think what makes Mr. Smith a really good teacher is that he's very passionate.
He's very caring.
So this is like one of my favorite songs.
He's thoughtful.
You lose when you give up.
He's kind. He's fun.
Charismatic, engaging, highly intelligent.
He is everything you want in a teacher.
What are some daily examples of resistance to enslavement?
He relates African American studies or U.S. history to his students.
He gets the point across that what systems work and what systems don't work, what separates us and what unites us.
Mr. Smith, for a while in the school, was the only black teacher in the school. He's been an advocate for students of color here.
It's inspirational to see like the way he carries himself and how he is with other people.
Just kind of take everything as it comes. It'll all work out.
He coaches freshman basketball.
He's got a reputation, I think, of being just very animated on the sidelines.
I was one of his players. He made me feel like I actually had a purpose.
I'm just grateful for everything he's done for me. He's done a lot.
He's usually all smiles, but I don't think it's an act. He cares for his students.
I think above all, I would say thank you for making me interested in teaching, and being in his classroom and being around him has made me even more excited to be a teacher like him.
Bravo, Mr. Smith. Yeah. Bravo, Mr. Smith. I know, round of applause is right, Brian. Thank you. I think that there's nothing better than knowing that the people you work with think so highly of you.
I agree.
You hear them say that about you, and what goes through your mind?
I'm honored because I work with just outstanding educators. The students are just tremendous. So I'm learning every day myself. And, you know, the students are just benefiting in great ways.
But when did you know you wanted to do this? Did you have a favorite teacher?
I did.
What's
her name is Miss Mason. Miss Mason. She was my first grade teacher.
First grade.
Just how she made me feel. Like, she made me feel like she knew me. She cared about us. You know, she took us to Baskin Robbins and McDonald's. So I just think that's the power of a teacher, that it's not always the content, but it's how you make the students feel is what they remember.
And I was thinking that you're not just teaching social studies and history and AP, but you're teaching them how to be a human being.
No question.
To move forward in the world.
No question.
And so what do you think are the ingredients of a great teacher, of a teacher of the year?
Yes. Well, I just think it's important to care about your students and let them know that you care. You know, every day we always start my class with like a circle. We always come together and just ask questions. What's your favorite song? You know, what you have for dinner last night? Just connecting on that level.
Just basic human questions.
No question. No question. And also just being able to see things in students that they cannot see in themselves.
Of course. You know, we mentioned that you're a coach and basketball is near and dear to your heart.
Yes.
And basketball is beautiful because it could be a vehicle for self-confidence, but also motivation for these young people to be better students. But speaking of hoops, as a guy who's 40, in his 40s, and we're around the same age, there was a moment for me when I was younger. There were guys balling in the late 90s and early 2000s, but for me, it was watching Magic Johnson when I was younger. Is there a player that you saw that really just helped you fall in love with the game?
I would probably say Dr. J. You
Dr.
know,
J.
Yeah,
Why
Dr. J.
him?
When I was young, I remember like being about 4 or 5 years old. My dad called me in the room. He's like, son, sit down, watch him play. And that was like the first time that I encountered a superstar. And just the things that he was able to do on the basketball court, I had never seen before. And it just really made me fall in love. Just so elegant and graceful, just the way he played the game. Made me fall in love with him.
And off the court, too. A great human being.
No question.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Dr. J because we know some people that know some people, and we want to bring
Did he
them
send a
in
video?
right now. Dr. J, are you here? Is the doc in the house?
Oh,
Hey!
you gotta be kidding me right now. Oh my gosh.
Come on, Leon. Come on, Leon.
Dr. J, meet the teacher of the year, Leon Smith.
All right, Leon, how are you?
I'm doing so well.
Great, man. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much.
I got a little present for you, too.
Sit down, you guys.
How about that?
Thank you. This is
Go ahead and take a
amazing.
seat. Make yourself comfortable.
What does it say? What did he write on the
It
wall?
says, to the National Teacher of the Year 2026, Leon Smith, congratulations. Julius Dr. J. Irvin, Hall of Fame 1993.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah.
A little something for you to take home.
Oh, man.
But Julius,
I
why did you want
appreciate
to be
you.
here? We're so touched that you wanted to come.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, when I got the notification about Leon, I realized that his school, Haverford, is literally right around the corner from a house that I lived in for 11 years in Villanova.
Yeah.
You know where Villanova is, right? Yeah. So there was a connection, and my schedule had me in Philadelphia and New York.
Because you could have sent in a
Tuesday,
video.
Wednesday.
Yes.
So I said, well, let's go and be on the show. Go see some people. Spread some joy, spread some love.
Definitely.
Julius, was there a teacher in your life that you can remember that made an impact on your life?
Several, actually.
Really?
Several, but probably the most significant was Mr. Ray Wilson, who actually taught special ed in my high school, but he was also my basketball coach. And I understand you coached the freshman team over at Haverford.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got a little background on you. That's special.
Did your scouting report?
So Ray was a mentor all of my life, and you know, he lived until he was in his 80s.
Yeah.
And he was always there. He was always my first call anytime anything came up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big or small, I could always call him anytime, day or night.
Yeah.
That was special.
And I think in America, and we've been talking about this over the past couple of days, we need more mentors. Whether they're coaches or teachers, men and boys need more role models and mentors in their lives. And like, was it Miss Mason and Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Who stick with you year after year, people you can turn to for advice.
And to add to that, you know, you're mentored by someone, but then eventually you become the mentor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the passing on thing. You know, that's very
Well, Leon, I'll give you this moment. I know you shared with us how you felt about Dr. J.
Yes.
He's sitting right here. I'll give you the stage to talk to him.
Oh, thank you. Well, Dr. J, it's just such an honor to meet you. I remember, as I said earlier, when I was young and my dad, you know, introduced me to the Sixers.
Right.
I'm a huge Sixers fan, and to just be here with you right now, it's such an honor. All the work that you've done in the community, out off the court, and just how you carry yourself has always been something that stood out to me, not just as a basketball player, but just as a man. And I'm just so honored that you would be here today, and just thankful. This is a moment I'll never forget.
Oh,
awesome.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
But Julius, this is the thing. You never know who's watching. Like, I love your dad saying, get in here and watch this man.
Watch this man.
I know. What does that mean, Julius? I know a lot of people feel that way about you, but to hear somebody to say, get in here and watch this man, see how he moves in the world.
Well,
were you conscious of, I got to set a good example? Were you thinking that?
Oh, no question about it. But I think the validation comes when you do meet somebody who says, you were my hero.
Yes.
You know, I mean, I have people who I looked up to, a guy named Bill Russell.
Yes.
He was a great basketball player. He came to me when I was 19 years old at the University of Massachusetts, extended the hand of friendship, and then we were friends until he passed at age 86. And we played golf together. We had dinners together. I stayed at his house in Seattle. He stayed at my house in Atlanta. Or whatever. I mean, you know, that's what it's all about.
Yes, we are
I think
so
it's really
thrilled
about people.
to have you here.
People,
Julius,
not
how
about
old are you
things.
now? How old are you?
76.
Because we did a segment about real age, biological age.
Yeah.
76 of the 76ers, how old do you feel?
I'm kind of moving around the same way I did when I was in my 50s.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
Well, listen, we appreciate both of you for what you do on and off the court and inside and out of the school. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Dr. J, thank you.
Were you surprised?
I was very surprised. No.
You're dropping a little pressure on us.